Let's learn English at the gym. Well, welcome to this English lesson at the gym. I want to start this lesson by teaching you two phrases that we use to describe people who regularly go to the gym. We would say that they are in shape, or we would say that they are fit. If you go to the gym regularly, if you exercise regularly, eventually your body changes, and we would then describe you by saying that you are in shape or saying that you are fit. So this is what we would call a gym. You would come to a gym if you want to exercise or if you want to work out. We can also use the noun form though. We can say you come to a gym to do a workout. Notice it becomes one word then. A gym has all of the equipment that you need in order to exercise. It has all the equipment you need in order to work out or to do a workout. So this is a really nice gym. This gym actually doesn't require a membership though for me because it's at my school. But most gyms will require that you pay a membership fee, that you get a membership so you can go to that gym. So a gym is a place where you can go to exercise or to work out. So there are two things that you can do before you work out. The first is that you can do a warm-up. When you do a warm-up, you lift lighter weights or you walk before you run so that your body is ready for the exercise. So the first thing you can do is warm up. The second thing you can do is that you can stretch. You can do things like this to stretch out the muscles in your body to get ready to do some harder exercise. If I'm going to run, I usually walk for about 10 or 15 minutes before I run as a warm-up. And then after I walk, I do some light stretching before I run. By the way, I also stretch after I run. At my age, stretching is as important as the exercise. One type of exercise is called cardio, which is short for cardiovascular training. These are exercises you do to improve the fitness of your heart and lungs. One of the things you can do is you can use a treadmill. A treadmill is an exercise machine that you can use for walking or running. You can also just walk or jog outside if you want as well. Now, I can't show you other exercise machines for cardio here because we don't have them, but you could use an exercise bike, you could use an elliptical machine, you could use a rowing machine. All of those are great for raising your heart rate. One of the things that you measure when you do cardio is you measure your heart rate. How many beats per minute is your heart beating? For me, I know I'm getting a good cardio workout if my heart rate is above 135 beats per minute. If it goes above 175 beats per minute, that's a little too high and I will slow down. So cardio is one way to improve your cardiovascular fitness. It's a way to improve the fitness of your heart and your lungs. Another type of exercise involves using weights to make your body stronger. And we call this lifting weights or weightlifting or weight training or strength training or resistance training. It has a lot of names. And it's used to describe anything you do with weights like these free weights. Free weights are any weights not attached to a machine. This particular type of free weight is called a dumbbell. Down here on the floor, I have a barbell. You can see it's just a little bit longer than a dumbbell. And over here, I also have what's called a kettlebell. So a kettlebell is kind of a fun little weight that you can do other things with that would be impossible with a dumbbell or a barbell. So those are all called free weights, or sometimes we just call them weights. You might also use what's called a resistance band. So this is like a giant rubber band, which when you pull it has a lot of resistance. This is also used for strength training. Or you might use a machine. So this machine here is used to work out, I'm just pointing to my legs, it's used to work out the chest muscles. I only have it set to 20 pounds. But you can see how as I push this, the weights go up and down. So strength training, weightlifting, lifting weights, all of those names are used to refer to the type of exercise you do to get stronger. We should talk a little bit about reps and sets. Reps is just a short way of saying repetitions. If I lift this weight 10 times, we count that as 10 repetitions. If I then set the weight down, rest for a bit, and do it 10 more times for 10 repetitions. That would be my second set, okay? So let me explain a little more clearly. If I lift a weight 10 times, I call that 10 reps or 10 repetitions. If I do that 3 times, so I lift the weight 10 times, rest, lift it 10 more times, rest, lift it 10 more times, and rest, that would mean I did 3 sets. I did 3 sets of 10 reps or repetitions. Sometimes you want to work out on the floor, and then you might want to use a yoga mat, or what we sometimes call an exercise mat. This is just a soft mat that makes the floor a little nicer. It makes it a little easier to work out on the floor. If you were going to do push-ups, for instance, you might want to use a yoga mat. So I'm sitting on an exercise ball, which is something else you might find at a gym. You can use an exercise ball to stretch out and to do other exercises. You also might find what's called a weighted ball. So this ball actually weighs 3 kilograms. I could use this ball to do different exercises to strengthen my body. So you will definitely find balls at a gym, not the kind that you use to kick around or to play sports, but the kind you use for stretching and to do some strength training. So because this is just a small gym, there are no employees. No one works at this gym. So I can't hire a personal trainer to help me work out. A personal trainer is someone who designs a workout program for you and then helps you do it. Instead, I have my fitness tracker. A fitness tracker is a small device that you wear on your wrist that kind of keeps track of the things you're doing when you're working out. And because this is a small gym, there are no fitness classes. Fitness classes are things you can sign up for, where a trainer helps a whole bunch of people do the same exercises. But I like this gym for a couple of reasons. Number 1, there's hardly ever anyone here. And number 2, it's totally free. Well, hey, thank you so much for watching this English lesson. I hope you learned some English words and phrases that you can use in your next conversation about working out. Remember, if this is your first time here, don't forget to click that red subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you're interested, there are worksheets available for this lesson right here at my store. And if you're interested, you could also consider becoming a member. Thanks for watching. Bye.